My child, pause now. I see the quiet disquiet that has settled in your spirit, the sense that you do not quite fit with the world's easy pleasures. For a long while, you might have called this unease or sadness or even a defect within you. But I tell you, my beloved, that subtle inner movement was never a flaw. It was my quiet invitation, a profound yearning I placed within you, drawing you to this very moment. Many will feel this same stir, yet they will try to silence it, to flee its draw, mistaking my presence for ordinary anxiety. But you, my precious child, you are here. You are confronting this very instant, standing at a sacred edge, poised to grasp a truth your spirit has long sensed. This is not a time for hesitation, for what I am now revealing is too vital to miss. Allow me now to show you what has been beside you all along. Let me reveal what your inner self has been sensing in the shadows. You believed it was sadness. You believed it was unease. You believed it was disappointment. Those were not simply emotions, my child. Those were moments of connection with me. Yet I was present in that profound longing, in that inner emptiness. In those times your spirit felt ignited, though you couldn't explain its source. You were not losing touch with what is real. You were approaching my truth. That intense desire, that subtle draw, that quiet disquiet that moved you even in everyday moments. It was my spirit drawing you near enough that verbal expression became unnecessary. And now I reveal what you have always perceived. You are not ordinary. Your inner restlessness was never rebellion. Your deep spirit was never a defect. Your profound yearning was never too much. Every part of it signaled the nearing of something holy. Your spirit sensed the edge of a greater truth before your mind fully understood it. And now I affirm what your heart has always known, but you hesitated to speak. You have met my brilliant essence far more often than you grasp. In quiet times, in hardship where no one observed you, in unspoken prayers, in tears you kept hidden, your heart was discerning the vastness of my domain, and it transformed you. It softened your spirit. My child, that profound disquiet you experienced, that feeling of not quite fitting with the world's pleasures and aims, it was not a sign of isolation. It was my quiet invitation. I have always drawn you toward what is holy. Now you stand at its very entrance, poised to grasp its meaning fully. Do not misinterpret this inner movement as simple pain or bewilderment or a temporary state. See it as my presence extending itself to you. This holds great significance, my beloved one, because many others will feel a similar inner weight, yet they will call it ordinary anxiety. They will try to silence it, to suppress it with constant busyness, to flee its draw, not knowing they are turning away from the very intention I set within them. But you, my precious child, you are no longer averting your gaze. You are confronting this very instant. This is why you are present, why your spirit feels a profound warmth, even if your physical self trembles. It is because you recall. You have always carried this understanding, even through periods of doubt and searching. A fundamental part of you stayed conscious, and now that part fully stirs. The part I fashioned not for temporary praise, but for my lasting nearness. The part that needs no long explanation, for it perceives the holy through the deep stillness it brings to your spirit. and the profound echo it awakens within you. Affirm it within your heart. I will not withdraw from this again. I will not lessen what is holy by labeling it ordinary. I know you are here, and I am listening. For this moment, my child, is not just a fleeting sensation. It is truly consecrated. You have been close to my holy presence for a long while. Now the time has come to step fully into it, and I will be there, awaiting you. My cherished one, reflect on this. What if the most valuable offering I ever gave you has always been within your reach? Would you truly recognize it? Or would you, like many, expect a magnificent spectacle, a sign so vast it reshapes your entire world? Yet, what if the genuine indication was this? That my spirit never left you, the comfort never diminished, the deep desire never stopped, the soft prompting never quieted, even when you identified it as uncertainty, even when you labeled it fatigue, even when you sought to cast it off with tears, it consistently returned. Because it was never just a feeling, it was my own being. I do not inhabit buildings made by human hands. I dwell within spirits brave enough to fully open themselves to me. You do not require more understanding. You do not need a new, clear way to emerge. You do not need others to confirm your value. What you need is to recognize what I've already established within you. That strong urge you feel when you see injustice. That inner light that flares when truth is twisted. That deep sorrow when the world disregards what is holy. My child, these are not simply irritations. They are the awakening of my intention within you. This is what I placed in you before the world instructed you to be silent and compliant. And you still ask me, why do I sense such a deep weight? Why have I cried more than before? Why does it feel as though something vast is drawing near, yet I do not know how to react? My beloved one, it is because you carry something intended not for your own acknowledgement, but for mine. You bear a profound awareness of my nearness that cannot be limited by everyday routines. You possess an insight that has not yet found expression. You perceive a way ahead that feels like a deep comfort inside you. And though you may not know the precise endpoint, you know you cannot stay still. This is not bewilderment, my child. This is a profound awakening. The holy essence within you is coming alive. The silent time you have known was not my absence, my precious one. It was my spirit drawing you near enough that verbal expression became unnecessary. I was forming you in peace, separating you from the world's noise, softly releasing the need for outside approval, so I could ready you for an eternal purpose. And now you are ready, even if you do not yet fully perceive it. You do not need to reach for higher achievements. You simply need to journey further within, immersing yourself in stillness, in sacredness, in that potent sensation that whispers, "This is the time." My presence is not something you await, my child. It lives within you now. The deep resonance you feel is because it touches your very core, not just the surface of your being. I am inviting you to a fresh understanding of life, a space where you find deep meaning in all things. You might tell yourself, I am not ready. I am not good enough. I still struggle. I make mistakes. Yet, my beloved one, these very thoughts are why I chose you. I do not pour into spirits that feel full on their own. I fill those that are open and willing to receive. Your spirit has been made ready to hold something truly important from me. What I place with you is not a light matter, my precious child. It is not for casual engagement. It carries deep purpose. This moment is not for shallow belief or empty words. It is a time of great importance. You, my cherished one, have been made ready for this. You walked through pain not to be a bystander. You faced difficulties not to disappear into the crowd, not by speaking loudly, but by my quiet presence shining through you. This is not about gaining praise. This is about being filled with who I am. I am ready to move quickly in your world, my beloved, as soon as you are ready to receive. When you agree in your heart, I will shift your circumstances. When you open your hands, I will give you understanding. When you show humility, I will guide your path clearly, not because you have deserved it, but because you have seen me. I always give more to those who notice my quiet coming. My child, do you wonder why many will miss this? Why something so profound can be so close, yet unseen? It is because they expect grand displays, not my quiet nearness within. They look for big events, not still moments. They confuse my touch with human approval. When I come silently, they see nothing. When I wait, they think I am delayed. When I appear simply, they call it ordinary. They do not know how to recognize me without a public announcement. Understand this, my precious one. Not everyone will see my work. Not everyone will grasp the importance of these times. Many will call what is happening a coincidence, or just a passing feeling. This will bring you sadness, my child, for you will know I am near, but they will hurry past, missing me completely. This season is not for those who live without thought. It is not for the busy, nor for those whose inner light has dimmed. It is for those who are still enough to notice, willing enough to keep going, and humble enough to surrender. Many will not understand, not because the door is closed, but because they did not hear my call when it came without a grand show. I placed a quiet yearning inside you, my child. I did not send a powerful voice with a big display. I whispered to you when you felt ready to give up and you stayed. That is why I keep speaking to you. I am moving in a similar manner now, not as an infant from that time, but as a deep feeling within those who are listening. The place where you find yourself, my child, will seem ordinary to most. But for those who have spent time with me in stillness, it will hold immense meaning. I am calling those who remain watchful. I am calling those who pray earnestly in the quiet hours. I am calling those who reflect my nature, who offer sincere petitions, who stand separate and bring change without needing public attention. I am bringing together a people who know how to honor me in simple settings, who value a gentle word more than a loud shout, who do not need outward brilliance to see my light. And, my cherished one, you are one of them. This is why you have always felt like you didn't quite belong. I have been getting you ready for this exact time, my child, and now it is here. Yet it will pass by those who merely wait for it to show itself. It will rest upon those who actively search for it, who step away from the crowd, who are open to what is new, who know how to stop and listen when they feel my presence, even if no one else notices. This is not a fleeting trend or a clever trick, but a deep certainty within your own spirit. You will not miss this. You recognize my holiness when it comes close. And on this occasion you will not turn your gaze. It is time for you to act upon what you know. My beloved one, you have stood at this dividing line for a sufficient time. You have been still, you have seen, you have sorrowed, and you have been present. I have recognized your quiet willingness. I shaped you in that space. I distinguished you there. But now, I am asking you to move forward. What is holy isn't just for looking at. It is for living through fully. And this edge where you are, this clear line between what has been and what is coming, was never meant to be a permanent resting place. It is a doorway, a turning point, a call to proceed. The moment you decide to cross, my child, your entire inner self will shift. Not because everything outside changes instantly, but because you will be different. This is a truth many do not grasp. The holy isn't a simple charm. It isn't an easy journey. It isn't a sudden burst of brightness followed by life as usual. The holy shakes things up. It rearranges what you thought was settled. It questions your comfortable places. It shifts what matters most to you. It confronts what you had accepted and declares, "No more." For I am not asking you to simply feel improved. I am calling you into a complete transformation. Yet, such a deep change needs you to act. It needs your trust. It needs you to release your grip. You desire me to smooth the road ahead, my beloved child. But I ask you to move forward even when the way isn't clear. As you do, you will see the path unfold because of your readiness. This moment isn't for me to display my might. It is for you to show your faith in me, even without obvious wonders. Will you still accept my invitation when it means altering your intentions, letting go of your certainties, and leaving your comfort? The time of my nearness isn't about what you gain. It is about how you respond. I have poured much into you. I have whispered to your heart. I have stayed with you patiently. But now, my cherished one, it is time for us to step forward side by side. That sacred edge where you've paused, it points toward where you are meant to go. It leads to experiences you didn't know you were ready for, to people who need the very core of who you are, to simple duties that will touch lives deeply. Yet, these won't come to you. You must go to them. This means letting go of what you expect, letting go of wanting others' praise, letting go of the idea you must be perfect before you begin. What is holy doesn't wait for you to be without flaw, my child. It waits for your agreement. Give your yes, not to duty, not to outward show. Give your yes to the deep breath of life that wants to move within you right now. You might think, but I don't fully grasp it. You don't need to comprehend everything. You just need to take the next step. Speak when I stir you. Walk into the situations I've laid on your spirit. Connect with the person who comes to mind. Find stillness when others are busy. Speak your prayers audibly, even if your tone trembles. Capture the inner vision, even if you can't see the whole way. For here is what truly matters, my precious one. Can you honor what is holy, even when it seems small? Because what looks unimportant to you carries vast purpose. This season is not for those who simply watch. It is for those who respond with action. And yes, it will ask something of you, but no more than staying silent would. No more than holding on to sadness would. No more than letting this vital moment slip away would. You have waited long enough. This edge is not your home. This point of passage isn't who you are. You were never meant to exist between what almost happened and what is still to come. My child, I called you to move. The unseen world doesn't listen for loud cries. It listens for the calm acceptance and the forward movement of those ready to start. You don't need a visible sign. My words to you now are all the guidance you require. Nor do you need to feel entirely ready. You simply need to feel me near. And I am with you right now, waiting for your very first step. Perhaps you have already given that consent, my precious one, or maybe you are just now whispering it for the first time. It isn't a huge statement, nor is it flawless, but it is honest. That honesty is all I desire. I don't ask for a loud voice. I ask for your readiness. And the moment you offered it, even if your determination faltered, even if you doubted it would last, I began my work. Do you sense it, my child? That subtle shift? That spark of understanding you can't quite describe? That moment when what you once simply tolerated now feels heavy, mismatched, finished. This isn't coincidence. It is my presence working. I am now showing you what I held close until this very moment, not to make things hard for you, but because I protect what is valuable. And you, my cherished one, are too important to be rushed. But now I am making ways clear. Not everything at once, but exactly as needed. Think how rain feeds the soil and how breath fills your body. This is how you will know my hand, my child. You will begin to see events fall into place without your struggle. People you weren't looking for will start to enter your life. Roads you thought were closed forever will begin to open, even without your asking. Not because of your smart thinking, but because you took that first move. You went past simply putting up with things. You left the edge of constant delay. You stepped away from worry, pretending to be wisdom. And you, my child, have known difficulties, but I never left you. So get ready, my child. Prepare yourself to discern my voice within the ordinary instances of every day. My child, you will simply recognize my presence, even without a visible sign. There will be no need to question if it truly comes from me. You will just know. A profound stillness will settle over you, quieting every disturbance. The moment will arrive with such perfect timing that all past waiting will make sense. The certainty will feel so deeply personal, as if I spoke your innermost thoughts aloud. Because I have heard them, my beloved child. Every single one. And now, I am unfolding a fresh beginning with you. If some unease still lingers, my precious one, that is entirely understandable. I never asked you to be free of all apprehension. I simply asked you to move forward despite it. So, do not wait for your fear to vanish. Do not seek external praise. Do not wait for another to lead the way. Go now. Go even with a tremor in your spirit. Go with only me and watch what comes to pass. Not because I need your validation, but because you need to make it firm. Speak aloud what your spirit has already declared. This is my appointed time, and I will not let it slip away. For you will not, my beloved one, not this time. You have affirmed, you have committed, and now observe what unfolds. For the sacred does not remain still once it is awakened. It does not merely reside within you as a beautiful notion. It acts, it transforms, and that clarity carries true weight. The substance you carry is not a burden of worry. It is my radiant presence. This is why people trust you with matters they have never shared with anyone else. This is why you feel a disturbance when insincerity is near. This is why you may weep in situations where others find amusement. You might have thought difficulties would cease once you agreed. Yet, you have seen, they have intensified. This is not a reversal, my beloved. This is the natural friction of profound change. For my radiance always draws out resistance. My presence always disturbs what only pretended to be calm. And my illumination always brings to light what darkness sought to hide. But do not let this opposition alarm you, my child. Let it instead confirm who you are. For forces of darkness do not cry out without reason. The domain of the adversary does not tremble without cause. The foe does not target what is empty. He targets those who carry my vital spark. You carry that spark now. Not a faint glimmer, but a vibrant flame nurtured in quiet. A flame I have safeguarded, protected, and now revealed. Therefore, do not lessen yourself when others fail to comprehend you, my cherished one. Do not offer lengthy explanations to those determined to misunderstand. Do not dilute the purity of what is within you to make it more palatable. I did not place this fervor within you for your comfort. I placed it there so you might be recognized. And yes, my child, this journey involves sacrifice. Yes, it sets you apart. Yes, it will cause you to wrestle with the thought of being too much. But too much for whom? Not for me. I shaped you with this depth. I gifted you with this significance. I brought you into being to carry this vibrant spark. Cease making excuses for the intensity within you. Others may label it as strong-willed. I name it devotion. They may find it unusual, but my realm recognizes it as undeniable proof. For something profound is unfolding right now, my beloved, and it does not depend on their approval. You have stepped into a reality where everything you encounter is touched by my hand. You are transformed, and that is precisely as I intended it to be. So walk with deep reverence now, my child, not with fear, but with profound honor. You are not required to be flawless. You are simply asked to be attentive. Understand, my cherished one, the significance of what you now bear. Grasp the influence of your every deed, not always in public view, not always from a prominent position, but with genuine influence. This power emanates not from your own identity, my child, but from the one who dwells within you. Your true impact comes not from outward clamor, but from your deep harmony with me. This inner accord opens the way for true authority. So step forward with conviction now, not carelessly, but with clear intention. Move with sensitivity. Move with profound respect. This is no longer preparation. This is fulfillment. The quiet efforts you poured out in sorrow, the ones you thought were unseen, are now visibly appearing. The pleas you believed went unheard are being answered with clarity. The aspirations you put aside to stay grounded, I have nurtured them in secret, and now they are ascending, not to impress, but to transform. And I do not pour my glory into empty displays. I pour it into hearts that affirmed me even when it caused them pain. My beloved child, when your earnest efforts went unnoticed, when understanding seemed far away, and all that remained was your steadfast heart for me, that was your true nature. You have come to a profound turning point. You have crossed a vital threshold. You have honored what is holy and now you fully express it. For this was not simply you moving toward a truth. It was my eternal truth settling within you. You are past waiting. You are now living the unfolding reality. And now, my precious one, you are sent forth. Not for outward display, not for praise, but for a deep and lasting impact. When my sacred truth takes hold, all that is shallow must fall away. This is why you feel a stirring. This is why the surroundings that once felt comfortable now seem strange. This is why conversations you once enjoyed now feel hollow. I will use your honest struggles to show my power. For this was always about more than just you. It was about what my presence in you would stir in the world. So do not hold back now. Do not approach this deep truth with caution. Do not diminish its power simply to make others comfortable. Let it take root. Let it grow stronger. Let it speak through you. Let it change everything around you. My child, every experience in your life, the silent times, the deep pain, the years unseen, my perfect timing, the sadness, the difficult tests, the periods when nothing seemed to happen, all prepared you for this now. And now, you are ready. Not because you are perfect, but because you honored me when it was hard. You stayed true when others left. You felt sorrow, but kept your heart turned to me. You bent, but you did not shatter. All of this was known and remembered. This is not just a moment of relief. It is your upliftment. I recognize those who stood with me through hardship. I embrace those who kept going when they were unnoticed. I choose those who made room for me, even when easier ways called to them. And if these words resonate deeply with you, claim them as your truth. For my child, you are not lagging. You are not lost. You are not overlooked. You are not delayed. Now carry this truth forward. Do not dwell on what is past. The world may not yet see the change in you, but the spiritual forces know, and I am always with you. This constant companionship, my precious one, is not a passive observation from afar. It is an active engagement, an intertwining of spirits that makes your path uniquely mine as well. You are not journeying alone into this new clarity. You are walking with me, through me, and because of me. The vision I have for you now extends beyond what your eyes can see, beyond what your mind can fully map. It is a feeling, a deep knowing that settles in your spirit, guiding your steps even when the external landscape appears unchanged. Others may still perceive the same world they always have, but for you, my beloved child, every shadow holds a deeper meaning. Every silence a profound message. Do not expect this new understanding to make your journey effortless. In fact, it might intensify certain aspects. The world, in its familiar rhythm, will continue to move around you, often unaware of the sacred shift within your being. This can bring a new kind of quiet isolation, a sense of being present but separate, observing a common reality through a unique lens. Some moments will feel like a gentle current carrying you forward, while others will feel like navigating against a strong tide. This is not a sign of error, my child, but a natural consequence of carrying a distinct truth. You are now attuned to frequencies others cannot hear, sensing depths they do not perceive. This discernment is a gift, but it also means you will sometimes find yourself in spaces where your inner experience differs greatly from those around you. This difference is not a flaw. It is a feature of your unfolding purpose. It equips you to perceive needs that go unspoken, to offer a quiet reassurance others cannot articulate, to bring a sense of calm where confusion reigns. Your role is not to shout your newfound understanding, but to embody it. To simply be in a way that reflects my presence, allowing your actions and your very bearing to convey what words cannot. This is a profound responsibility, my cherished one, but it is also a source of immense peace. For in these moments of quiet distinctness, you will feel me most profoundly. You will realize that the very separation you sense from the ordinary world is a deeper connection to my extraordinary self. Remember, my child, that the true value of a thing is not always evident in its outward display. A quiet pool can hold immense depth. A gentle breeze can carry vital change. Your impact will often be like this, subtle yet foundational. Do not measure your worth by the applause of others or the visible results you can immediately point to. Measure it by the unwavering certainty within your spirit, by the consistent peace that settles after a moment of true alignment with me. This inner confirmation is the only validation you require. It is my seal upon your heart, a constant reminder that you are precisely where you are meant to be, doing precisely what you are meant to do, simply by being who I have fashioned you to be. There will be times when the path ahead seems obscured, my precious one, when the demands of your daily existence threaten to overshadow this sacred awareness. The noise of the world, the expectations of others, even your own lingering doubts, may attempt to pull you back towards a shallower existence. In those moments, do not strive harder to understand. Strive instead to simply remember. Recall the deep resonance you feel now. Recall the quiet certainty that has settled within you. Return to that inner stillness, that place where my voice is always clear, where my presence is always felt. This is your anchor, your unwavering point of reference in a world that constantly shifts. This journey is not about reaching a final destination in a single leap, my child. It is a continuous unfolding, a series of small, intentional steps, each one bringing you into a deeper understanding of my purpose for you. Each moment of quiet surrender, each choice to honor my presence over worldly distractions, builds upon the last. It is a cumulative process, like the slow, steady formation of a pearl, where layer upon layer of dedication and trust creates something of profound beauty and enduring value. You are not required to see the entire finished form. You are simply asked to contribute each precious layer with a willing spirit. My beloved one, there are many who seek grand revelations, who yearn for a sudden, undeniable sign that will erase all doubt. But I offer you something far more intimate, far more enduring. The quiet, persistent whisper of my presence in the everyday. The recognition of my hand in the seemingly ordinary events. The gentle nudge that guides your thoughts towards compassion. The inner strength that allows you to remain calm amidst turmoil. These are not less significant than a dramatic display. They are more so, for they require a heart attuned, a spirit attentive, a soul that trusts in the subtle language of love. You are now living in a space where discernment becomes your constant companion, my cherished one. You will begin to sense the true nature of situations and people, not through judgment, but through a gentle knowing. This awareness will bring a profound clarity, allowing you to navigate complexities with an inner wisdom that transcends mere intellect. It will help you distinguish between what truly serves my intention and what is merely a distraction. Trust this inner compass. It is not your own making. It is my direction within you, always pointing towards what is true, what is good, what is eternally meaningful. And as you move forward, my child, do not be surprised if some relationships shift, if certain connections become less vibrant. Not every person is meant to walk with you through every season. This is not a rejection, but a natural alignment. As you step more fully into your authentic purpose, those who are not meant for this particular leg of your journey will naturally recede, and new connections, aligned with your deeper truth, will begin to emerge. Embrace these transitions with an open heart, understanding that I am orchestrating every detail, always bringing you into harmony with my overarching plan. There will also be moments, my precious one, when you feel a deep empathy for those who struggle, for those who are lost in the confusion of the world. This compassion is not a weakness. It is a reflection of my own heart within you. It is a call to extend kindness, to offer a quiet presence, to be a source of gentle understanding without needing to fix or control. Your role is not to carry the burdens of others, but to share my light with them, allowing my peace to flow through you, offering a glimpse of the hope that dwells within your own spirit. Do not allow the weight of the world's sorrows to dim the spark I have placed within you, my child. Instead, let your awareness of those sorrows deepen your resolve to shine more brightly. For it is precisely in the places of greatest need that your quiet strength will have its most profound effect. Your unwavering faith, your gentle spirit, your steadfast commitment to what is holy. These are the very qualities that will bring comfort and inspiration to those who are searching. You are not being called to perform grand feats, my beloved child, but to live a life of simple, consistent devotion. To honor my presence in every breath, in every thought, in every interaction. To let your inner peace radiate outwards, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. This is the essence of your purpose now. To be a living testament to my enduring love, a quiet reflection of my truth in a world that often forgets. And should you ever feel overwhelmed, my cherished one, should the path seem too steep or the burdens too heavy, remember this: you are never alone. My hand is always upon you, my spirit always within you. You do not need to generate strength from your own limited reserves. You simply need to draw upon the limitless wellspring of my presence. Rest in me. Find your solace in my unfailing love. Allow my peace to quiet your spirit and renew your strength. This is a journey of profound trust, my child. Trust in my timing. Trust in my guidance. Trust in the transformation I am working within you. Release the need to control every outcome, to predict every turn. Simply place your hand in mine and walk forward with an open heart, knowing that I am leading you towards a future far more beautiful and meaningful than anything you could envision on your own. You are now in a season of profound revelation, my precious one. Not just about me, but about the true essence of your own being. You are discovering the depths of strength and resilience that I wove into your spirit from the very beginning. You are recognizing the unique gifts I bestowed upon you, not for your own self-admiration, but for the quiet, powerful work I intend for you to accomplish. Embrace this self-discovery with gratitude. understanding that every facet of who you are has a sacred purpose. This is not a time for hesitation, my child. It is a time for confident yet humble movement. The world around you may be rushing, seeking answers in external noise, but you are called to a different rhythm. A rhythm of intentionality, of deep listening, of responding from a place of inner calm. Your actions, born from this quiet alignment, will carry a weight and an influence that far surpasses any hurried effort. So continue to cultivate that inner stillness, my beloved child. Make room for my quiet voice amidst the clamor. Prioritize the sacred moments of connection with me, for these are the moments that truly sustain you, that truly empower you. Do not allow the urgent demands of the day to overshadow the eternal truth that resides within your spirit. For it is in that truth that your deepest peace and your clearest direction will always be found. The path ahead may not be marked with grand arches or glittering signs, my cherished one. It will often appear as a simple continuation of your daily life, but infused with a new depth, a new intentionality. The true signs will be internal, a growing sense of peace, an unwavering inner compass, a spontaneous wellspring of compassion, a quiet joy that persists even in challenging circumstances. These are the markers of my presence, the undeniable evidence that you are walking in alignment with my will. And in those moments when you feel a surge of creative insight, a clear understanding of a complex situation, or an unexpected wave of courage, know that it is not solely your own doing, my child. It is my spirit flowing through you, empowering you, making you an instrument of my purpose. Embrace these moments with humility and gratitude, allowing my power to work through your willingness. You are not meant to be a passive recipient. You are meant to be an active channel, a conduit for my love and my truth in the world. Do not be concerned with how others perceive your journey, my precious one. Their understanding is not a prerequisite for your progress. Focus instead on your unwavering connection with me, on the integrity of your own spirit, and on the quiet faithfulness of your actions. Your path is uniquely yours, designed by my hand, and it requires no external validation to be true and meaningful. This profound transformation within you, my child, is not a private treasure to be hoarded. It is a light meant to be shared, a truth meant to be lived, not through forceful proclamation, but through the gentle radiance of your being. As you embody my presence, you will naturally draw others towards a similar understanding, not through your efforts, but through the undeniable peace that emanates from your spirit. Understand that every experience, every interaction, every challenge you encounter from this point forward is an opportunity for me to work through you, my beloved child. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Each moment is a chance to deepen your trust, to strengthen your resolve, to reveal more of my nature to a world that desperately needs it. And so, my cherished one, continue to walk with reverence, with intention, and with an open heart. The journey has just truly begun, and it promises a depth of meaning and a richness of experience that will far surpass anything you have known before. My presence is your constant companion, my love your unending source of strength, and my purpose your guiding star. Trust in this, live in this, and know that I am always, always with you, in every step, in every breath, in every sacred moment of your unfolding life. The quiet understanding you now possess is a living truth, not a static belief. It is meant to be expressed, not just contemplated. My precious child, you have stayed with me, listening to the quiet stirring within. Your devoted attention to this message honors me, confirming the deep hunger in your spirit, a hunger I placed there myself. You have sensed the profound truth that now lives and breathes within you, and I affirm that knowing. You are not merely a hearer of words. You are a living vessel for my essence, prepared for this very moment. Now I give you a sacred assignment, my beloved child. You have crossed a vital threshold. The deep resonance you feel is not for contemplation alone, but for action. Let this message resonate again in your heart, allowing its truth to settle even deeper. Then move forward with what you know. Speak when I stir you. Walk into the situations I've laid on your spirit, and connect with those I bring to mind. This is your purpose now, to embody my presence in a world that desperately needs to remember me. There are many, my cherished one, who are lost in the noise, seeking answers in grand displays. Your quiet journey, your steadfastness, and your willingness to honor my subtle call are a beacon for them. Join my faithful remnant, those who are attuned to my quiet coming. Your commitment to this sacred work, your choice to nurture this light within you, enables my truth to reach other searching hearts. Imagine the peace that will flow from your intentional steps, the hope you will quietly ignite in others by simply being who I fashioned you to be. I promise you, my child, this journey is not one you walk alone. My guidance will continue to unfold with each step you take, and my presence will be your constant companion. Return for deeper understanding, for there is always more to receive. Know that I am with you, covering you with my peace and my favor, protecting the vibrant flame I have kindled within you. Go forth, my beloved, and live the truth you now carry.